Sleeping Lotus, ladies and gentlemen, by Joep Beving. If you'll allow me, I'll first play the piece for you, and not the whole thing, maybe 20 seconds of music, and then I'll show you how to do it yourself. I'll give you everything you need to do it, fingering, the notes, and the rhythm. But for now, here's what it sounds like. Let me stop there and begin with the left hand. Now, as usual, if you have trouble keeping up, slow the video down with you have that function in the bottom right corner of your screen. Slow it down and tag along. All right, left hand first. First two bars are identical. We start with 4, 2, and 1. This piece is in 3/4 time. That is to say 3 beats per bar, waltz time. And we get this followed by 2 of these. 4, 2, and 1 are our fingers. 1, and 2, and 3. And the next bar is the same. 1, and 2, and 3. And pretty straightforward. Moving on to the next bar, it's the same fingering, just kind of transported up to F. Here we are, 4, 2, 1. Same pattern. Twice. Transport up 1 step to G minor. That's your position now, 4, 2, 1, same fingering, same break up. Twice. And then the next 2 bars are the same as what we had earlier, twice. Very regular, very easy, very straightforward. From the very beginning, let's do it with counting. 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 3, move 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3, move 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, move back down and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, and that's it for the left. Very straightforward. Now the right hand. You see that we start with this little lick. 3, 2, 1. The first of these 3 notes, these are grace notes, which means they're not metered, they just kind of fall right before beat 1. 1, and this is where 1 is, right on C. So you don't have to worry about counting the first 2 notes, you just kind of fit them in there by ear and you'll be good to go. 1, 2, 3, you see? But anyway, we'll do the counting in a bit, let's just have a look at the notes first. So 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, left, 5, 2, hold for a bit, 3, 2, 1, like that. Moving on, we have 2, 3, 2. Then there's a bit of a wait. And then 3, 2, 3, 2. And that's the end of the first major phrase. All right, so now with counting, we get this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. I made a small mistake here. I used 2, 1, 2, 1 when I was supposed to use 3, 2, 3, 2. But I think if you followed so far, you would have noticed that and fixed it before I even said anything. All right, so now. Quick little detail. You know, during all those sections where you hold a lot and then you have 5-2, and then all of those sort of intermediary jumps and licks that kind of punctuate all of these bars, they tend to fall on the end of beat 3. So just make sure not to align it with beat 3, align it with the end of beat 3. Just one more time to clarify. And 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. See? Now when you put the hands together, it's not so difficult because the left hand is just straight quarters. You know, all the notes fall on numbers. And you kind of begin to put them together like Legos. Everything fits. There's no juggling here. With counting both hands, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2. And now what you'll notice here is that in that moment, both the hands are on D, right? The right hand has the second finger on D, the left hand has the first finger on D. It doesn't really make sense to use two fingers to play one note, so you have to choose. I would choose the right hand to play the D and omit the thumb of the left because it is the melodic note. So I think it makes more sense to focus on that than on the background harmony of the 2 and 1 of the left. So this is what you do. 1 and 2 and 3. So on beat 3, they come back as per usual, but on beat 2, you just relinquish that first D in the left hand, and you'll be good to go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Same phenomenon here, right? It should be this, but it doesn't make sense to use two fingers, so you just use the right hand. 1 and 2 and replace, and 1 and 2 and 3 and moving on. It's exactly the same up to the last 2 bars. So let's continue. It's all the same. All the same until here. The last 2 bars are as follows. Watch. Small changes and easy changes. The right hand only has a C and then an F afterwards. And left hand doesn't play an A flat, it plays an A natural. So from here again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. And when you do the pedaling, I would suggest changing the pedal on every bar. Just to keep it safe, change it on every bar. That is on every single note of the left hand, not on these guys. Change, change, change. Then when we get to the next section, we just finished here. That brings us to do that on the website. So if you'd like to finish this off, please visit our website. For you to try it, for you to become a member. You'll have access to the full tutorial, the sheet music, which I've transcribed painstakingly, and everything else we've done up to this point, which is quite a lot of things. So please have a look, join us there, join the group, join the crew, and subscribe if you feel I've earned it. Let me know what you think, what you'd like me to do next, and I'll see you in the next videos. Thanks for watching, guys.